Bruzenak. My husband George and I are at milepost 0 on the Alaska Highway in Dawson Creek, British Columbia. We have traveled more than 3,000 miles to arrive here at the start of the Alaska Highway. And before we finish our journey of discovery through Alaska and Canada and return home to our Arizona home base, we will have traveled an estimated 15,000 miles. So, before we began our trip, we took several precautions to make sure our trip was safe and enjoyable.
Just checking the oil, one of the things we do every morning before we leave, make sure everything is okay. Before we started this trip though, I took my truck into a certified mechanic and had him completely check it over. They changed all the filters, including the oil, fuel filter, the transmission filter, the transmission fluid, and the differential fluid. I also had him do a complete safety check on the vehicle. The service manager told me that all my tires were just below the minimum safety level of 1/8 of an inch. In fact, they were all at 3/32 of an inch. So I had all 6 tires on the dually replaced. These are all brand new tires. One of the things you might consider before you head to Alaska. Secondly, since 2003, the tires on the truck and my trailer have been equipped with tire pressure monitors. These monitor the air pressure in the tire and give me an advance warning if a tire is going low or if it's after it's blown, so I can pull safely to the side of the road without ruining either the truck rim or a trailer rim. They've saved us at least as much money as the system cost when we first bought it. After the last trip to Alaska, I found out that I needed something to protect the front end of the trailer from the rocks and dust and mud that inevitably get kicked up. So I had a shop put on a piece of this diamond plate, and you can see there's some tar on here already, which is actually very easy to clean off considering it's diamond plate, just a little bit of solvent and a little bit of elbow grease. This will come right off, and it protects the front end of the trailer. One thing you might consider before your trip to Alaska, if you have a towed vehicle, is to protect the front of it with a bra or a piece of wood or something to protect it from the dirt, mud, and rocks that you will kick up. The last time I made a trip to Alaska, I actually put a piece of screening across the front of the truck and found out I really didn't need it. I drove defensively, I watched what was coming towards me and watched what was passing me. On the gravel sections I slowed down, other people slowed down, it was not a problem. If you drive defensively, you should be okay. And don't have the expense of putting something in front of your tow vehicle.
I hope these few simple suggestions will help you have a safe trip to Alaska.